Hey guys, Casual Gamer 84. Welcome back to the game room. Today I'm going to go over my pickups for the month of October. I've got a lot here, so I'm going to go through it relatively fast. I think I'm going to put a little bit of gameplay in there of some of the games that I think are worth checking out, or maybe some of the games that I've not played myself yet. When I play them, I'll throw up some game footage of that. So getting straight into it, I've got quite a few movies this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and get those knocked out. On Blu-ray, I picked up Boondock Saints 2, All Saints Day. It is a pretty good movie. I liked the first one a lot. This one was good for a sequel. So I picked it up on Blu-ray. And I think I picked it up at the Goodwill, so it was $2. I also got some HD DVDs. If you've watched a few episodes ago, I picked up a HD DVD player for the Xbox 360, so I wanted to get some more movies for it. And I picked up all these at Half Price Books for $2. So I picked up Casablanca. It is new and sealed, $2, which is pretty cool. I picked up The Bourne Ultimatum. It was $2 as well. Now that actually may have been a Goodwill find. Either way, it would have been $2. This one was Half Price Books, and the Hitcher remake from the same people that did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. So Platinum Dunes. I remember seeing it years ago when it first came out, and I remember it was okay movie, so I'll check it out again on HD DVD. I also picked up this was a Goodwill find, $1.99, as it's not priced, just sticker. That is Super Mario Bros. On DVD. I couldn't remember if I had this or not, and I looked and I didn't see it. I may still have it somewhere. This may be a double, but regardless. Not the best movie in the world at all, but I'm very nostalgic for this movie. I remember it coming out in theaters, and there's an old theater in a town over, so it still had like wooden seats and stuff in it, like a real old theater. And they played movies once, after 2 or 3 weeks they'd be in like the big theaters. Once they left there, they'd go to the smaller theater, kind of like a dollar theater. I remember going and seeing it, and me and a friend of mine, I remember standing in front of the theater, just like Mario and Luigi are standing there. Because we'd seen the trailer and seen the poster, so I thought it was cool. But I'm really nostalgic for that movie. And I picked up Rocky Horror Picture Show. I had never seen this movie until a couple of years ago. Me and some friends went and seen Rocky Horror Picture Show play. That was my first introduction to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So after that, I had to watch the movie. I liked the movie. They've done a remake or a modern like play on Fox Network or something like that. I've not seen that, but I picked up Sneakers on VHS. It's a good movie if you kind of like that hackers, computer nerds kind of movie. It's got some good cast in it. Robert Redford, Dan Aykroyd, Ben Kingsley, Mary McDonnell, River Phoenix, Sidney Poitier, and David Strathairn. This is sealed, so anytime I can pick up a VHS for 50 cents or so, and I believe a lot of these I give 50 cents a piece for. Some of them I give like 33 cents or 3 for a dollar for them. But anytime I can get one sealed, I always pick that up just because it's cool. This came out in '92, so to be able to unwrap and open a movie from '92 and put it in for the first time, it's pretty nostalgic, I guess. This is a good movie. I remember watching it back in the day. That is The Crow, Brandon Lee. Another one that I picked up, and I picked up this one at Half Price Books. I think I actually give $1 for this one. And I've already got a couple copies. I got a remastered copy on VHS and the original on VHS. But that's Raiders of the Lost Ark, and it is sealed. And this one came from Target. It's got one of the Target security things on the back of it. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. But that's really cool, to know that somebody at some point went to Target and bought this, for whatever reason, did not open it. I mean, Raiders is a really good movie, so why they didn't open it, I do not know. But this one came out in '81, and I know that this isn't the '81 release. But even in the mid-'90s, again, to have a movie that's sealed from the mid-'90s, be able to open it up, and I probably won't open this one up, but to be able to have it new, it's pretty cool. Some other movies that I'm nostalgic for is I remember watching it over and over again. Tom Hanks is Big. That was one of my favorite movies growing up. Anytime it was on TV, I'd watch it, and it came out in '89. Another one is Tom Hanks, The Burbs. I loved this as a kid too. And it came out in '89. I watched it a lot. Anytime it was on TV, I'd watch it. At one point, we may have had it recorded off of HBO or something like that. I picked up Highlander 2, The Quickening. Not my favorite Highlander movie. My favorite one's probably the first one. But it's nice to have this one on VHS. I also picked up Highlander The Final Dimension, or Highlander 3. This one was okay. It was better than the second one. Not as good as the first one. Another movie that I'm nostalgic for, I remember watching a lot as a kid, and I think I had it recorded as well, is Dick Tracy. Not the best at all. Probably my least favorite of the Batman movies, Batman and Robin. I picked it up simply because I got the other three on VHS, so I wanted to complete that series on VHS. These two I picked up, and I knew that, or I thought that I didn't have one of them, but I did. I've got the third one. So Back to the Future 2 on VHS. I did not have this one yet. I got the first one and the third one, but I got another copy of the third one that I will keep as backup in case I ever do need it for anything, because VHSs do go bad from time to time. I'll move these out of my way. Alright, so with the movie theme, I also picked up, this was a Goodwill find, I think it was like $2.99, $2, something like that, a VHS Rewinder. And I didn't really need one of these, but as I'm looking at it, I kind of got nostalgic for it, simply because, going to a video store back in the day, whether it was, a local mom and pop video store or Blockbuster or whatever, they'd always have like 5 of these set up behind the counter because people were not kind and they did not rewind. So they had to rewind them. They'd have them all going rewinding the VHSs before they put them back out on the shelf. So there's a little nostalgia there. But what sold me on it is it says saves the wear and tear on your VCR. Right there. So, just to save that wear and tear on the VCR, I've got a couple VCRs, but they're getting harder and harder to find good ones. So, glad to have that. I picked up a copy of, or a bag of goodies I posted on Facebook. If you're not don't follow me on Facebook, go check that out. I believe I also post on Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram either, check that out. But a bag of goodies I bought, like a gallon size Ziploc bag, for $5. It had a copy of Wii Sports in it, it had 2 Mario Kart Wii wheels, had a Wii Zapper, some Wii bases, and a Wii rechargeable battery station. But it also had a Wavebird in it. So to pick all that up for $5 is really good. It does have the dongle. The dongle's in my GameCube right now. It cleaned up fairly well. I still have to do a little more cleaning. The only bad thing about it is I have to find a replacement battery cover for it because it did not have the battery cover. But a $5 Waybird that works, I'll take that all day. This was a Walmart clearance. It's kind of an impulse buy. I really didn't need it, but I just couldn't leave it sitting there for $10. They've clearanced a lot of stuff out. A lot of their Power A Switch controllers and Power A Xbox and PlayStation controllers and stuff. They clearanced them out, I assume, because they have newer versions coming out. But I picked up the Breath of the Wild Power A Switch controller. It is wired, of course, so I don't know that I'll use it. But I like the artwork on it. And for $10, I went ahead and picked it up in case I needed a backup or something. I'm just glad to have it in the collection. The last big thing that I got was a Goodwill find. And again, you've probably already seen it on Facebook or Instagram. But I picked up a inbox Xbox 360. It is complete. It even has the pack-in titles and the digital code for Dance Central 2. So for Xbox 360, it does have the 250 gig hard drive in it as well, and it has the Kinect sensor in it. It is fully complete, and I give, if y'all can see that or not, $22.99 for that. So $23 for an Inbox 360. I thought that was a good deal. So I added it to my Inbox consoles in the Closet of Doom. And you all will probably get to see the Closet of Doom before long because I'm going to do a game room tour. And I've kind of reorganized that and kind of show my Inbox consoles. I don't have room to display all of them in the game room. I have my handhelds up there, but all my Inbox stuff I've got on the top of the closet. So with that being said, my Goodwill game hunting, I guess, was Xbox 360 for the month of October. I picked up 5 Xbox 360 games for the collection. Again, $1.99 a piece on these. I picked up 4 WWE games. But I've got them listed on eBay. I've already sold a couple of them. So I recuperated most of my money that I spent on my games from that already. But I picked up Beowulf the game on Xbox 360, and all these are complete. Fable 3, I couldn't remember if I had Fable 3 or not. It's not the best of the Fable games. But if I end up having that, I'll have to look and see. If I do have it, then I'll use it as a pack-in on a console or something when I sell it. Saints Row 2. And Soul Calibur 4. I picked up a couple videos ago at the Goodwill. Soul Calibur 4 for PS3. And it has the Darth Vader. I'm looking down because it's over on the floor. And it has the Darth Vader, I guess DLC or add-on, whatever, to it. And this one has Yoda in it. So glad to have both of those as I am a Star Wars fan. And then I picked up, this one is not complete. So one of them was not complete. The rest of them were. Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Xbox 360. Not played this game, but I do like brawlers or beat 'em ups. I like Ninja Turtles, so glad to add those to the collection. These are my half-price books finds. These were all on clearance for $2. For the Wii, I picked up Sam and Max Season 1. This is gaming's first sitcom. I've never played it. It looks like it is a Telltale Games game. So I don't know if it's like the other Telltale games or not. But the graphics look good on it. It looks like it'll be a fun game to play. And the rest of them, surprisingly, I got some GameCube games for $2 a piece at Half Price Books. Nothing spectacular. But whenever I can pick up a GameCube game for $2 to add to the collection, I'm more than ready to do that. So ATV Quad Racing 2. Burnout. Flushed Away. That looks like a 3D platformer. It looks kind of interesting. And probably the best of the lot is Enter the Matrix. The downfall of this one, it is complete, but it is in a Blockbuster case. It is not in a 2-disc GameCube case, so I'll have to find me a 2-disc GameCube case to replace this with. The next bunch I got, GameStop had a deal. It was games $14.99 or less, 4 for $30. Then I had a $5 off coupon, so I got 4 of them $25. So it worked out to about $6 a piece on these games. I picked up Ghostbusters, the video game, for DS. I picked up Mario Tennis Open for 3DS. I picked up Bubble Bobble Double Shot for the DS. And I picked up Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn for the Switch. I've not played this game yet. I'm actually charging my Switch Lite. I'm going to put this in here in a few minutes and check it out. It looks like a beat 'em up as opposed to regular Shaq Fu. I think it was a fighting game like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. I didn't like Shaq Fu on Sega Genesis or SNES. I suppose it was on both of them. I do like beat 'em ups, so I'll give this one a shot. And for the $6 or whatever it is that I give for it, I can't complain. Some more retro stuff that I picked up. I picked up Warlords for Atari. I picked up Tasmania for SNES. It's a Sunsoft game. I'm assuming it's a platformer. I've not played it, or I don't recall playing it, but I'll definitely give it a shot. I picked up Wipeout 64. Then I kind of caught them sleeping on this one. I guess they just didn't factor in the manual to it. That is Todd McFarlane's Spawn, the video game. So either the person that had this kept the manual, or they bought it recently, or they bought it complete and tore the box up, threw the box away, kept the manual, or if this is the manual to this game, it is the Spawn video game manual, but I'm saying if this is the one that came with this game, that tells me that either A, the person was really good with keeping track of their stuff, or B, it's one of those really hard games that you have to have the manual to figure out how to play. And I don't know which it is yet. We will give it a shot. But cartridge only is about going price around like $14. And if you don't know, if you go to Price Charting's website, like it breaks down, the cartridge only, it breaks down the complete in box, and it breaks down new. But it also will break down the cartridge only, manual only, and box only, so you can kind of gauge what it's worth. Price Charting has the cartridges at about $15 and the manual at about $10. The manual was in fairly good shape, no big creases or anything in it. So I'd say about $20 there, so I caught them sleeping a little bit on that. But that's all the pickups that I've got for the month of October, except for the package that I got coming in tomorrow, but I'm going to do a separate video on that. And that is another package from Tell Your Friends Games and Collectibles. They've been really good to me, so if you've not already checked out their site, check their site out. I'll put a link in the description. So guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you've not already done so, please subscribe. I'm getting the views. I know you're all watching. Some of y'all are not subscribed, so please subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. Again, if you like the content, hit that like button. If you want to know when I post new videos, ring that bell for notifications, and you'll be notified as soon as one goes up. So guys, thanks for watching. Until next time.